Good evening, everybody. New spawn point. This is the first thing I should say. I don't think I'm staying directly on it, but even still, this is where the new spawn will be. As you can see, I made like a little marketplace to start. The clock tower originally was right there. As you can see, I've gotten rid of it. It's just because it just didn't make sense. It was too small when I went to adjust the height. It just wasn't working out. So I scrapped the idea for now. I could always come back to it later. Okay, new pathways. Right, they really don't go anywhere yet. They're just kind of hanging out. This one does go into a cave, which will come out the far side of that mountain. This goes back to the original spawn, which is where I'm going to start today. And then I got another short one here that heads toward the Falls Harbor, where the big boat is. I think that's where it goes anyway. So first things first, let's go south. Right on down to the old spawn. Right, this here's Angry Apps' little fortification. Right, see, I removed the old spawn location almost completely. He's got a lot of stuff that he's done. Like, I'm not sure if you guys have seen the bouncy blocks. The slime cubes. I love playing with those things. In we go. Let's see if he left the doors open. He did not, but now he told me to listen. You hear that? When the door's open. There we go. Close the door behind us. He still hasn't done much inside. He did update this a bit, I do believe. Change the colors. No more suicide doors. Look at that. I'm not going to spend too much time here. I'll go up another flight or two just to see what else up here. Laid down some buttons for some, like the stoning effect. Really good effect. I like it. He started routing out what he's calling his what do you call it? Little Holland? Little Netherlands, something like that. It's very beautiful thus far. He cleared out this little side of the mountain. Let's go check out on this side. He started building a bridge, which will probably link into the main paths. Let's see what else is here. There's my epic little tower. Yes, we have a new Powerpuff Girl. I don't know the Powerpuff Girl, so you guys can tell me who it is. I don't know. I think it's Bubbles. I don't know. Started working on the facelift on here again. Just kind of drained for ideas at the current time for that. I gotta fix that roof for everybody. He spent a lot of time on that. Okay. I updated my roller coaster. So let's go for a little roller coaster ride, shall we? See, you got a good view of it right there. And now we don't have any view of it because we're going to be going too fast. See, it used to just come across here, but now it goes up. Back down and around, back up the side of the hill. I think since changing it, I've done a very good job. There we go. Outside perspective. When it throws you inside, or when you go inside, or when you tilt ever so often. Tosses you back into first person. Okay, I think nothing was really down on the boat or in that area. There's Mike. Stitch is behind Mike and the princess. I did start hollowing out an area over here. Right there. You can see the stairs down. This here is where well, I hope to put in a huge dwarven fortress. It's going to take a lot of time to do that one. My problem with interior builds, they take for freaking ever, and they have to be exact, and you know, I'm working within the confines of the mountain. I've actually cleared off a space right here where I'll be putting a tower sticking out from the fortress. I'm going to run my little bridge again because I love running on this thing. This thing's like amazeballs. Man, that spiral effect is just amazing. Great view. Look at that dragon too. It's amazing the things you pick up and actually study your game, huh? So, for those of you who have been paying attention to my caring about sports, especially the Blue Jays, they won today. Yay! First time like for freaking ever. We scored everything by the end of the second inning. Like, it was 4-1 at one point. We gave up 2 more, thus winning 4-3. Low-scoring games, pitchers duel. I love those kind of things. One of our main pitchers, Clay Buchholz, is out for a few weeks, we think, or at least a few games. The little sway in the bridge, that's new. I don't think I've shown you guys that yet. That will be edited. Just gonna do a quick back up over here because it's not quite center where it should be for the little loop-to-loop, well, sagging bit that you'd get with a normal rope bridge. I'm impressive that boat is. I assure you, once I'm done this bridge, I'll go back to flying mode and we'll fly through and show you what else has happened that's new. You know, one of these days I'm going to have my wife take you guys through this, and look at that. Okay, we're done that bridge. We have the red dragon, which, man, I am in love with. Come across, nothing at least changed on the bridge. I think I may have not shown you guys these little edits just for aesthetics. It's a pretty nice bridge. Right, we got the second dragon there. Those rods kind of glow in the dark. If you guys have noticed, there's never any darkness because I'm afraid of the dark. Just kidding. Actually, I turn it off because I don't like building at night, and I don't like carrying the beds everywhere I go to take a nap wherever. I think I showed you guys this. Comes down to the pathway, to the windmill and the farmhouse, which I need to fix again because it looks like it caught fire again. Yeah, I think I need to put down a new policy about fires, even though it's in creative mode. This gets very annoying. People have specific ways of doing their bridges. Okay, somewhere around the jungle here. Where is the jungle? Anyway, I started just one little space for a house. Okay, up here, okay. You guys remember that Japanese palace I had built? Oh, just so you guys know where we are roughly. There's spawn. So if we go north from spawn, we'll get to one of the bridges that I've made. This is an incomplete bridge. See, no railings. You get a very good shot of that junk, right? And where the Japanese tower was. The tower was moved by me. Go back to flight mode. Here's my wife's little village. I really don't know what she's doing, but apparently she marked out where she wants the road to go. I can't quite tell. I do believe that big square place will be some kind of hut. Sorry, rectangular, right with the tree right in the center. I don't know. The hospital. Not sure how much of it I showed you, but I really like the concept. Pink bed there. Purple bed there. I think she plans on having our kids get sick. I don't know. Black bed. Yeah, this is the waiting for death. Close all the doors behind me because nobody likes people leaving the doors open. Okay. Back to this little path here, across this little bridge. Now we're getting to what I have done recently. Right, there's that junk. I'm not moving the junk. I love it where it's at. I think it goes well, even though it's in little cowboy town. This all needs to be lit up. There's the saloon. Oh, can you guys hear him? There's the bank. Here's the little church. Earlier today, there was someone in the church. There he is. The local butcher. See? He sells meat. And more meat. Actually, when I saw him, he was sitting like right in this area. Almost swore he would have been teaching me about the Church of Bacon. All the buildings need to be lit up and somewhat decorated, like back here. Right, like, I don't know if I'm going to put in something that looks like a safe. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just really tired for some reason today. I don't know. Yeah, so this is where the tower was standing. You can see the beautiful maze over there. Oh, yeah, the tower. I love the way the tower turned out. That's a water tower. I might put in a bucket of water or something like that, so it's dripping at the bottom. I don't know. I haven't decided yet, I should say. Here's that maze. One of these days, I am going to spend, 30 minutes or so trying to get to the end of the maze. I have never done a corn maze or anything like that. Thanks, bugs. But this here is the other thing that the whole idea is you go through the maze to get to the house, and in the house there's a ticket. You use the ticket to get here, which I'm going to show you. Another roller coaster. This one here is not free. They're going to have to work for it. Designed by bugs. Whee! This one's actually better than mine in my opinion. It just goes around and around and around and around. There's no fancy left turns, right turns. They're always the same turns. Until we get to the end. Which, oh my goodness, we fell. We fell again. Look at this. Oh, we just passed the skull. Flying around and around and around. And then at the very end, that's it. Sudden stop at the end. Yeah, I keep hitting the wrong button. I know people. Okay, back to Cowboy Town. For lack of better terms, each place will have its own name, I'm pretty sure. Here we go. Pardon me while I readjust. There it is. There it is. This is by far another one of my most amazing creations. Let's just head on down here. There is a pathway there. I guess I should show you the little wee tiny hidden spot I have. The hidden house, it's right there, right on the right. Needs a door. It's pretty well lit up. But a little mushroom house, converted mushroom house. I've always liked making them. And, you know, if you really get hungry, you can eat your house. Look at that. Hansel and Gretel eat your heart out. Not literally, because that would just be you. Okay. Look at this. Look at that beautiful freaking tower. This here's a little Asia town. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to call it too, because I think things like Chinatown and stuff like that, or Japanese town or anything like that would just not sound right. I want to go find a mythical name of a place within one of the Asiatic cultures. Asiatic? Is that even a word? Thank you very much, Hangover. This building is pretty much complete. It's even got a light. Little blue bed. Got a couple of tables. It's got a sink. It's actually probably the most complete project I've done so far. Now, I'm not actually going to go inside, but as you can see, it needs to be lit up. It needs to be fixed up. The attention to detail I did on this, if it wasn't for a YouTuber, I probably never would have done this. I think it's extremely amazing. It's not done by me at all. Like, I did the work, but I did not do the design. Okay. Over here to the where the ice tower was. Ice tower's gone bye-bye. And very slowly I am making this one. And the way you're going to get into this one is after leaving that tower, there will be a path that leads to there? No, it leads over this way. So you got to come up on this side. To get to the ice tower. Like, my kids are big on that movie Frozen. I think they'll thoroughly enjoy the small ice palace. And they're gonna have to come up this way. There it's gonna be. Right there at the with the Japanese tower. Japanese castle. I don't know what they're called. If anyone knows, please feel free to comment. Then over here we have my wizard's tower that I'm building. This here's another one of my incomplete projects. I have not seen the desert guy in a little while. I'm gonna probably message him and say, hey, if you want to finish the desert, let's get the show on the road. Like, these here are my favorite pieces of these. I've made, like, I want to call them lava spheres that look like they're dripping. They're just stopping. Like, maybe the wizard gets his power from there. I should probably stick another one coming up here. And I go. I got another one. Where did I put it? Okay, there's the one. There's the other. Like, I like the purple and the magenta, and I like the color schematics of that. Okay, let's see. What else can I think of off the top of my head? There's that Powerpuff Girl. There's X-Cult's little build. Great fella. He lives south of the border. I think I've got Bugs, myself, and my wife as the only Canadians on, which, you know, I would like to see more Canadiana here. Oh, wow. Look at that. We can build like a little drift town in there. Let's do a little exploring. That's pretty cool. If anyone knows of any great builds that they would like me to attempt, either Facebook me or, you know, Instagram me if you have it. Oh, wow. That's Another thing I just noticed. I've been working in this game, this one world, for 45, 50 hours, maybe even more. I don't know, I've lost count. And I'm still discovering new things. And here we are back at the starting point. Now I've decided that somewhere in this game there will be flint and steel. And the kids have to make their own flint and steel, so they're going to find a piece of flint and a piece of steel. Oh yeah, this is another piece. Before I forget though, I'm going to continue that. They have to build their own flint and steel to open the nether portal to get the Eye of Ender, to get to the end. Or sorry, to get to the stronghold, to get to the end. And from there, once they're at the end, they have, you know, it's the end. It's the end of what I'll call Chapter 1. And if they liked it, I might do it again. I don't know. I might do it on a bigger map. I might take my time on it and actually come up with a true story, teach them the combat, so they have to fight their way. But yes, this is awesome. Hey cat, can you not bug me right now? I think Oreo wants to say hi, people. Yeah, Oreo and Vegeta playing are cats. So yeah, this... Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O. I don't know how to fix that. I'm going to show it to the guy. Have close. Yeah, I think there's just a problem with the mechanics. With that one not working. It could be just a simple piece of redstone being out, but I'm not going to fight it. Let's see. There's the food gate. No food in there yet. I think, yeah, he took down the farm. There's your Spider King 32, I do believe. I can't remember the number. But he's changed the well. I like it. I like it a lot. I wonder, yeah. Just touching it, I can turn on the beacon. Take a good look. I really like the way he did that with the panes instead of the blocks of glass. There, just turned it off for him. He's got a pretty interesting build. It's going to have the king's chambers here. He's going to build a couple of little houses. Probably going to put another gate here. I'm not 100% sure. And see from his dock, from Spider's dock, you can see Magpies, my wife's little town there. I think I've covered everything. I'll show you guys this place again, because you know, anyone who puts in a hidden door is all right by me. And the last person out didn't close the door. There we go. This build is awesome. I gotta contact the guy and tell him I need to get rid of at least one piece of those hedges, because if you get in that water, you're not getting out. Like, there's no way for you to get out of that water. Oh wait, there is. Yeah, right here. So there is a way out of the water. So I don't need to ask him to edit it just a tiny bit. See, someone's leaving the doors open. I gotta figure out who it is. And I gotta show you guys the flamingo again, because I'm actually very proud of that. I think it's behind this guy. Yeah, right there. Like, you know, I'm gonna have clues laying all over the place, like go here to find this, right? Like the flint you're after is in the dungeon underneath the wizard's tower. Well, when they get to the wizard's tower, they can't find the dungeon, so they gotta look around for the dungeon. Okay, let's do one quick fly around one more time, because someone's actually watching. not quite sure what all she has done, because I don't pay that close attention to everybody's build, but I know she was on earlier today. Like I said, I'm pretty sure that's going to be some kind of palace, maybe a castle gate or something. Don't know. I need to put it in a fishing village somewhere, just because I want to show off my dock making skills. Probably right here across the harbor, right in the ice. So yeah, there you go. There's the quick update. My junk made by bugs. Look at the detail. It's amazing what you can do with just some planks, huh? Those aren't planks, sorry, they're slabs. Can you tell I've had a long week? Back up over this bridge. Okay, try not to fall off it. See, that's what I mean by it's incomplete. Because of me, 36 years old, sober, can still fall. And if it's on anything but creative, that's gonna hurt if you land on the ground. So, I think the next couple days we'll be laying down roads, creating builds along the roads, because, you know, no one likes going 20 miles and just seeing nothing. Each one of these stalls will have some kind of secret or clue, not quite sure. They might even be color-coded. I'm not sure. I do like the way I did the colors on it. I just wish there was like a good blue stair, a good black stair, good green stairs, but you know, that's wishful thinking right now. Oh yeah, if you look, see how the rods here kind of have that stuff falling off it? Yeah, that's the glow stuff. I wonder, host options, daylight turn off. Set night. There we go. There we go. Look at how pretty that is. Oh, look, there's the moon. Okay, let's get quickly to the dragons so we can see what they look like when they're lit up, because I haven't even seen what they look like all lit up. There's the beach house all lit up. There's the princess all lit up. Oh wow, she's actually very lit up. I wonder if Mike's the same way. If there's enough time, we'll check it out. Gotta do this again. Hee hee. Even the boat. That's gorgeous. So very well done. Ah, yeah, the dragons, they look menacing now. I almost wonder if I should stick some of those rods underneath to give like an extra flare. Or you know what? Have just a couple just out in the middle of nowhere. I mean, look at that. That is, from my perspective, even as the builder, that is amazing. Okay, I wanted to go see Mike. See if Mikey's lit up. This here will be the hidden dwarven fort. Look at her. Oh, I think I know what she did. Yes. Yes, there it is. Sea lanterns. That's how she glows so beautifully. Here's Mike. Mike kind of glows. But she glows even better because of those eyes. I don't think Stitch has any light. Though that could be changed. Yeah, when Bugs comes on again, I'm going to ask her if she would mind, because you never know. Oh yeah, that's another thing I should show you guys. We'll close this off going back here somewhere. Oh yeah. My first time seeing her in the dark. And I know who's leaving the doors open. Look at this. The whole thing's lit up like a Christmas tree. I think Atlas will have one of the two pieces. Stick a chest like right here. Right there. Just so like if you're standing back here, if you don't fully go in and look, you're not going to see it. Really confuse the heck out of my children. There's the camp. Gotta fix the roof on. This looks amazing. Anyway, without any further ado, folks, I bid you guys good night and see you in the future. No, wrong button. Adios, amigos.